I would suggest taking that bit off.
It'll just take a little longer. Alright. Got water going into the pig trough. Alright, we got water going into the pig trough. And welcome back to Harry's series of misadventures. Oh man. Started out, I parked the tractor on the water hose when I unloaded the feed from the tractor. I'll tell you about that here in a bit. And so when I come out to make this video, and I decided that I would move the tractor. I was going to move the tractor. I said, so I got to move the tractor. I'll just take the feed over to the pig pen and I'll feed him for you. Do him a favor. I got a smile out of him. He liked the thought, even though it didn't work out that way. So get the feed measured out and put it in the bucket of the tractor. Jump on the tractor, and I had left the switch on, and it goes click click. So I think no problem, we'll throw the battery charger on it. While the battery's charging up, I'll run over and record my little monologue deal I do, because I got something special I'm gonna talk about. Well, I don't know if special is the right word, but it's a thought that was put into my head, and I want to share. So I go over there and I get the camera all set up, and I turn it on and get it started recording and sit down, and I bet I did at least 10 minutes on this. And I get done and go check. The camera had shut off on me. Well, come find out it hadn't recorded anything because the card was full. A different card from last time. So I get to do all that again, and it was probably better than what it's going to be. But anyway, so I go in, change the card out, and just happened to think, well, maybe I ought to check this. So I turn the camera on and it says low battery, low battery. So I got to go back and replace the battery. Yeah, I know, first world problems. But anyway, well, we finally got to this point. As you can see, I think right over there, the tractor's out here and it's running right now. So anyway, we're back on the plan. Not sure what that plan is other than get the pigs fed and watered. They've been fed. You can see them over there fighting, I think. So we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, okay, we're done feeding pigs and watering pigs. And saw that video, I think. I don't know. Change it up. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is I was watching a YouTube channel called, let me make sure I get this right, A Big Family Homestead Vlog. And it's one that I follow. And he was talking about, okay, let me see. I've already done this once, as I've probably already mentioned. He was talking about, things, he's seeing things that make him concerned. And just like I'm sure you are, and I am, I see things that concern me, and it makes me really unsure of the future. And he was suggesting because of this, that we ought to start rethinking our communities and start developing a new type of community. This is my interpretation of what he said. If you want to go look at it, it's called, his blog, YouTube channel is called A Big Family Homestead Blog. So you can go check it out and hear it straight from horse's mouth. But anyway, he suggested that we start a new kind of community. You know, we get to know our neighbors and we start working with our neighbors. You know, finding our strengths and weaknesses, our neighbors' strengths and weaknesses, and you know, say your neighbor can grow a good garden, you know, and you know you can sow good, so to speak, and you know, start bartering with each other, start helping each other out better, and you know, just working together. And you know, if you don't know how to garden, you know, you might start. You know, you can grow vegetables. I read a Mother Earth News article, and you can go look through all their archives online and find that, where you can grow $700 worth of food in 100 square feet. So, you know, it doesn't take much. 100 square feet is 10 foot by 10 foot. That's not very big space. And, you know, you can do it. I would you know, break that down into, if you've got the room, break it down into, you know, smaller, narrower, you know, I would go maybe 5 2 foot by 10 foot raised gardens, you know. But anybody can do it. You can grow tomatoes in pots. That's what Rhonda's doing this year, you know, and we're having some pretty good success with that. I think ideally you need as big a pot as you can get to do it, but and there's online, and I can't remember, I watched it in another video, another YouTube channel I follow, where they use hydroponics, and it's a different type of hydroponics than I'd ever seen. You get a 5-gallon bucket and fill it with water and put this solution in that you get online. You got to get a bucket with a lid on it. You put a lid, put this little cage in there, and you put your plant in there, and some little clay balls to hold it upright. And you can grow tomatoes, cucumbers, you know, about anything that way. And, you know, and it looks like it works. So, you know, you can grow vegetables about anywhere. I know that, you know, not everybody can raise pigs or cows or even goats and sheep, but, you know, I know a lot of people aren't going to like it for saying this, but you can eat those pot-belly pigs. And they'll get up to 200 pounds. I mean, that's eating size for a pig. Just saying. But, you know, as I say a lot, the world's scary. It's scarier in this country than I've ever seen it. I mean, just some people I think have gone insane. You know, they're blaming it on this or that. I'm not going to get into that, but you all have seen it. You know, you see what's going on. And, you know, it's all over the TV, it's all over the radio, you know, it's all over your YouTube or your Facebook feed, it's everywhere. So, you know, growing your own food is just self-defense. You know, that's where Rhonda and I have started this, and that's a big reason. Just, you know, prepared for things. So, you know, that's what I think we ought to be working towards. You know, get to know your neighbors. If you can't grow a garden, maybe they can. Maybe you can trade some sweat equity for some tomatoes or something. You know, cucumbers, whatever. Some roasting ears. That's corn for y'all that don't know. Ethan's behind the camera today. He just gave me a funny look when I said roasting ears. But that's what I grew up with calling is roasting ears. You go pick that corn and roast it on the cob. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. It goes along with what I say at the end of every video. You need to look out for and try to help each other out as much as possible. And so, having said that, I'm going to wrap this video up because I don't know when my car's going to get full. I got a fresh battery in there though, by golly. And y'all come back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have some more Al and Harry misadventures. So let's look out for each other. Let's try to help each other when we can. And let's all pray for each other. Because, you know, we really need that. And until then, I'll catch you later. You can turn it off now.